to talk about the Jasmine Crockett race because I like this race. James Talarico has good policy. I like the way he talks. I don't want a nice person. I want the queen on the other side. I want that gangster. I want someone that's going to burn it to the ground. That's what we want. As a people, that's what we should demand from our politicians. Somebody that's going to fight for us. James Talarico doesn't have that dog in him. I don't want a nice guy. I don't. I want someone to get down in the mud. Remember Rocky V? When Tommy Gunn came into the bar? What happened? Rocky took his ass out in the street and threw him through the gutter, didn't he? Put him up against the dumpster, the garbage can, ran his ass through the streets. He handled his business. Talarico is not that guy. Now, let's look at the polls. What do you see? You see two demographics going for Talarico, the white man. Oh, the white people and the Latino men. Every other demographic is going for Jasmine Crockett. What did you see in the Harris-Trump poll? Same thing as Talarico. White people going for Trump, everybody else going for Harris. What did you see in the Zoran Mamdani election? The only demographic as a majority that didn't vote for him were white people. This is a feature, not a bug. Jasmine Crockett is awesome. I don't need to agree with her on every policy. I want somebody to fight for me. Hakeem Jeffries is a joke. Chuck Schumer is a joke. The Democratic Party as a role overall is a joke. Both parties are two sides of the same coin. Jasmine Crockett is not that. Somebody like Graham Plantner is not that. These establishment people have got to go. They are two sides of the same coin. And there's too many of you out there on the blue MAGA that hear that and unsubscribe. Then do it. I don't care. We are being screwed by both sides. We need people like Jasmine Crockett that are going to fight for us. We are not getting that from the Democratic Party. Let's look at the last year. All 50 Democrats voted for Rubio. Twice now, the Democrats voted on the CR and let the Republicans get away with it. That's on them. They didn't do it. Twice now, Democrats voted against impeachment because it wasn't politically beneficial. Cory Booker voted for Charles Kushner. Swalwell didn't even vote on the racist podcaster Day of Remembrance. Hakeem Jeffries voted yes. Think about that. Hakeem Jeffries, a black man, the leader of the Democratic Party, voted yes to remember a podcaster who talked about the great white replacement theory, who said that a black pilot's not qualified and that Harris is Black Hillary. Does that sound like somebody that's fighting for you? Or somebody that's playing politics? They don't have the fight. There's no dog in these people. She has it. She's gangster. That's what I want. I want someone to fight. You got to give the Republicans credit for one thing. As morally effed up as they are, as morally bankrupt as they are, they stand together and they fight for the same cause. You got to give them credit for that. Democrats can't even get out of their own damn way. We need to change. We should have 3 or 4 parties. Jasmine Crockett is a boss. I can disagree with some of her policies, but you know what? She ain't going to play around. She's going to say what's on her mind and she's going to do what needs to be done. That's what people want. They want somebody that feels like they're going to fight for them, not just give me your $10 and I'm going to go away. She's all over the place. She's on video. She's on interviews. She's up here. She's up there. She ain't got no F's to give. She's calling out the rapist in the White House. AOC, same thing. I don't go to the inaugurations of rapists. Why is that so hard? Because Democrats want to play middle of the road. And there's too many far-left blue MAGA Democrats that are still sumping for them. Now's not the time to fix it. Oh, they're not the lesser of two evils. Oh, you're the reason. It's the same thing. And that branch of the Democratic Party is why people are sick and tired of these far-left Democrats that voted for Jill Stein. You just couldn't vote for Harris because of one issue. Oh, she only checked off 97 out of 100 boxes. That snobby, elitist attitude drives me bananas. They're almost worse than MAGA. They're pretty damn close, and I've talked to a lot of them. They're nasty people. They are unwilling to budge. They're stuck in tribalism. That has to stop. And that turns a lot of people off from the Democratic Party. And again, I'm not a Democrat. I want people to have universal health care. I want you to have a living wage. I want to raise minimum wage. I don't want people dying from fucking guns. I want a better country. Left, right, middle, whatever you want to call it. Jasmine Crockett is going to be the one that's going to do that. I haven't donated all year, but I'm probably going to donate to her. Because that's where I want the party to go. Her and like people like a Graham Plantner. That's where this country needs to go. Get away from the money, from AIPAC, and from corporations. I think James Talarico's a good dude. He doesn't have the dog in him. She does. I don't want a nice guy. I don't want that. You need someone with a fascist takeover, with a party that wants to make this a white Christian America, to punch them in the nose. That's what you need. You don't need thoughts and prayers. You don't need even keel. You don't need fancy speeches. You need to burn it to the ground. You need Rocky in the streets, not Polly. Have a good day.